corner. It's like at the end of the day, guys, like, yes, you are in here to change your life financially, but in order to really gain happiness, like real happiness is control. Real.
So I think I'm dealing with some subconscious beliefs that are sticking around from when I was a poor kid too. And you know, it's hard to get past that. And I've done such a really good job. I'm surrounding myself with things that make me feel abundant, and I have a whole new life compared to 2 years ago when I started manifesting all
just
of
back
this.
there.
Yeah. I've proven myself that it's true that I can have a better life, and I'm just starting to see it. I don't know. Do you have anything about, you know, the
so let's go back, because you're saying it, you know, subconscious mind. You don't know what you don't know that you don't know, right? Like that's life. And so there's so many things that pop up that you're like, oh shit, I did that, right? And you kind of get through it. So I guess I would wonder, like, I don't think that it's in your subconscious mind, right? I think that it's in your mind. That really subconscious is like, it's one of those things that not even science can explain, right? So how do you get something to your subconscious mind? My wife tells me, like, everything I'm doing in life right now, like building the BAM shop, doing BAM 3.0, shooting the videos, she tells me in the middle of the night, she'll hear me talking about this shit. Like, don't do that, edit it this way, do that. Like, she hears me talking about it, but how did it get in your subconscious mind in the first place, right? And so I think it's I think it starts with one, thought, right? So everything starts with thought, controlling your mind, what you're going through. Like, I'm sure you have negative thoughts that come in. How fast are you stopping those thoughts, right? How fast are you going, no, fuck you? And then actually looking at it and going, you know what? Here's a negative thought about my spouse, right? And going, where did that come from? Did it come from a negative emotion like jealousy? Or did it come from the fear that my spouse is outgrowing me and I'm afraid he's going to leave me or she's going to leave me, right? Where did the fear come from? And so actually studying where these thoughts come from, what emotion drove that thought, gives you that control, right? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for control. We're looking for control of your life. We're looking for control of our thoughts, because the control of our thoughts is control of our life, right? It's a control of our focus. It's a control of the actions that we take and what gets to our subconscious mind. So are you one of those people that are watching the news too much to where, you know, you're starting to see COVID everywhere and all that kind of stuff? So all day, that's all you think about. It permeates your mind and it ends up in your subconscious and you live in fear. Or are you the type of person that's reading positive books, studying BAM, talking to some of the other members, surrounding yourself with the right person? Because if you're that person, it's sooner or later, if you stay focused there, if we stay focused on it, my focus is like, time is everything to me. Money matters not, time is everything, because that's like the most priceless thing you get in life. And so my time is so valuable that I'm always checking what I'm thinking on, right? I'm never sitting in front of a TV watching the fucking news. My wife tried to get me to watch a movie the other night, and I was like, I'm so busy, I'm not watching no goddamn movie. Like, maybe in 3 months, like, I'm just not doing it. You know what I mean? Because my time's so valuable, and I want to protect my conscious and subconscious minds, and I want to protect my time because it's the most valuable thing to me, right? And I want to protect my mind as well, right? I'm even getting to a point right now, guys, where, like, I'm not even listening to music really with lyrics anymore. It's all just beats, because I'm so tired of, like, those words, and words cut so deep and they get in your subconscious mind, and sometimes they can alter that, right? So I'm getting to a place now to where, like, I'm really, really, really paying attention to what comes in. And you guys see my post today, like, whether it's what you eat or what comes into your mind on a daily basis really does affect you. And so I am getting so detailed in that I won't even listen to some music. Like, I haven't been listening to hip hop. Drake is out of the question anymore for me. It's like, seriously, I'm not even listening to his shit. I'm like straight listening to beats. And so it's because I want to control my mind. I don't want somebody else's words to dictate what goes through my subconscious, what goes through my mind, what controls my mindset and my energy and my emotions. Like, I want to control that, right? And so there's such a deep level control that you can take, Oceana, on yourself, that I want you to pay more attention to that, because if you do, that's where your growth is going to come from. That's that's where you're going to turn the corner, right? Every single one of you, that's where you're going to turn the corner. It's like at the end of the day, guys, like, yes, you are in here to change your life financially, but in order to really gain happiness, like real happiness is control. Real happiness is understanding you can wake up in fucking Fiji tomorrow morning with nothing but the clothes on your back and go make money. That's real happiness. That's real growth. That's real balance, right? Like fear not. You can drop my ass off in the middle of Mexico. You can drop my ass off anywhere. I'm going to figure it out, right? And that's control. So if that's what you're looking for, you really just you gotta watch those. You gotta watch the thought, stop it at the door. It doesn't matter if it's even good. Like I stop my thoughts, even if it's my wife saying something that I get pleasure out of, like she's building up my ego. I usually stop the thought and I'm like, oh, that's a positive emotion. I like it. And then I bring it in. And so it's like, you really need to stop and control those. And if you do, you'll now have control over your life. You're now able to get in here and really trust the process because you trust yourself.